It is the third day of the quest, as these 5 warriors are still reeling over the loss of Talro, but knowing that they are one step closer to that prize of Ultimate Warrior and being able to return for the final week, they are excited. Alarkai, you lead this band with 7 lives and 6 rings. How do you feel going into this day in first place, by just 4 rings ahead of the warrior in second?
Well, I feel like that I have room to muck up, as long as my fellow warriors do also, but I'm right now confident being in first place and knowing that if I do muck up, I have enough rings to hopefully get me back alive.
Tharsil, you are in second place with 7 lives and 2 rings, only 1 in front of Zarto. How do you feel being in such a precarious position as we start the next day of the quest?
Honestly, I know that I could go up, I know that I could go down, I know that I can stay in the same place, and I'm just going to stick around and hope that I at least stay in second, because that's the sweet spot if I want to make it all the way through and get to the last stand at the end.
Zarto, you are in third place with 7 lives and 1 ring, a very precarious position. How do you feel knowing that if you do lose a life today, you only have 1 ring to really protect you from the warriors in 4th and 5th?
I am very nervous coming to day 3, but if Tharsil fails and I actually make it, I'll move up a leaderboard, but anything can happen.
Herene, you are in 4th place with 6 lives and 5 rings. You are 1 life above Midrad, but any loss of a life could put you in last. Does that make you feel pressure, or do you feel determined to do well in the challenges today?
Well, a bit of both really, because I know that if my fellow warriors slip up and I don't, I move above them, but if I slip up, I go behind them all, so it's really an interesting position to be in, so I'm curious to see what the rest of the day carries for me.
And Midrad, you are in last place with 5 lives and 6 rings, but if any of the warriors ahead of you slips up, you have a very good chance to catch up. How do you feel knowing how close the tournament is, going into this day in last?
They only need to make 1 slip up and then I'm moving up. The only way is up from here, so...
Do you mean like the theme tune of The Only Way is Essex?
I suppose so.
Well then, warriors.
I've not...
The first challenge of the day will begin soon. Leave the cave to your right, left, and head out. Warriors, for the first challenge of the day, I suggest you emerge. For now, you are entering the domain of the snake. This is Serpent's Eye. In this challenge, you will take up the bow and fire 3 shots from 3 different locations on these platforms. Your goal is simple. Fire at the target in front of you and hit the yellow clay to gain gold. But if you miss the target and do not hit it, you will lose a life. And for any spot that you hit on the target that is not gold, it will become infected with the red of the snake. These red blocks, if touched, will activate the snake, and the snake will claim you for its own. So warriors, I hope that your archery skills are up to par, for if you fail this challenge, you could find any lead slipping away. Alarkai, you are the first warrior to attempt the Serpent's Eye. Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Warrior, let the challenge begin.
Right. This is much further than I thought it would be.
Warrior, you struck the green just below the gold.
Okay.
Alarkai, you may take your second shot.
Right. Gonna aim a bit more to the left because I don't want to hit the red. Okay.
Alarkai, you hit the green on the left above the gold.
Right.
Close to the gold, but now you have 2 blocks to worry about.
Yeah, I was hoping it would go lower. Okay, so we're gonna have to try hit the gold, I think. But I feel like I might be better if I go for the left side. Okay.
Warrior,
Uh,
you hit the red. Tharsil,
Hello.
with Alarkai being lost, it is now your turn to take up the Serpent's Eye.
Honestly, no offense to Lakai, but that makes me feel a bit more confident about this now.
Warrior, I have not said to
So-
let the challenge begin. Are you ready?
Yes.
Then Warrior, let the challenge begin.
Right. Let's take a first shot here. About there.
Alarkai, you hit the green underneath the gold. Wait, you're Tharsil, not Alarkai. But that is fine. I understand.
Also-
You're Tharsil. That is your name. You may take your second shot.
Alright. I don't want to aim too high up, because I might hit the red on the top. So let's... About there.
Tharsil,
Oh crap.
far too low. You missed the board.
Yeah, okay, I need to go much higher than that. Oh, I'm scared of hitting the top though.
Tharsil, you missed the
No.
target, but your first arrow hit. You have preserved your lives. You are lucky, warrior. Madrad,
Yes,
are you ready to face the Serpent's Eye?
I guess.
Then, let the challenge begin. You have struck gold.
Oh.
Well done, warrior. A ring is yours. Warrior, you have struck the coal to the very top left. You must be wary as you take your final shot, lest you be lost to the snakes and lose the ring you have gained. You have hit the coal. Warrior Madrad, a ring is yours. Well done. Zarto, you are next. Are you ready?
Yeah, nervous.
Then, let the challenge begin.
Okay, so basically this is farther than I thought, so I might as well just hit it
Zarto,
and...
you have hit the gold. Just
Oh my
barely.
Okay then. Now then, aim a little bit higher.
Zarto, you have hit the
Oh.
red. You will be lost. Zarto has been lost, and now only you, Hedony, remain. Are you ready?
I'll ever be.
Hedony, let the challenge begin. Hedony, you hit the green to the right. You are lucky, you have hit the board, but now you must be wary, as there is a danger spot.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's go out. Yeah.
Hedony, you have hit the coal to the left. Just barely. It is in between, but more on the coal.
Okay.
You must merely hit the board and not the red to preserve your lives.
Gonna be high.
Hedony,
Wow.
I see your
That
strategy,
was way too
but
low.
as you did hit the board at least once, you have preserved your lives. Madrad, Tharsil, Hedony, well done. Warriors, the Serpent's Eye truly is a dangerous task, and for 3 of you, it was fruitful. Hedony, Tharsil, you were able to preserve your lives in a skillful, strategic move, and Madrad, you were able to gain a ring for your troubles. Place it on your standard. However, It seems that 2 of your fellows were not so lucky, and they awakened the Serpent. Zarto and Alarkai will be brought back. Zarto, Alarkai, you failed the challenge and you hit the red. You know the failure and the price you must pay. The loss of a life. But do not despair, warriors. For the next challenge, any warrior could truly compete and win. This is still all to play for in this tournament. Head down the mountain to your left and continue on the quest, warriors.
It's definitely had a good start to the day. I feel I can carry on like this throughout today, then I hopefully will be out of last place by the time we reach the way of the warrior.
You know what, I was kind of expecting it because I'm not really good at archery, so here and here I hate archery right now because it's been my downfall for way too many times and I'm in 4th place, but hopefully I can get my standards back up and hopefully I can get to the final days.
Well, I hope I'm not going to continue the day like this. I think I've got enough rings to bring me back alive, assuming I get more rings.
Warriors, for this, the second challenge of the 3rd day of the quest, I am here to test you on your wisdom and your intelligence. For this is Demon Square. Yonder lies the Wisdom Tree, a tree laden with gold that will spout facts at random to any traveler that stops to listen. Your challenge is simple. The tree will state a fact, and you must determine whether it is true or false. If you believe its statement to be true, step sideways onto the blue path. But if you believe the answer to be false, step sideways onto the red path. The wisdom tree will then reveal its answer. The warriors who get the question correct may take a step forwards, but the other warriors must remain on the square they started on. For 2 demons will hunt you down on this challenge. And if they catch you, you will lose a life. Warriors, are you ready to answer some statements from the Demon Square?
No! No, yeah.
Well, warriors, I am afraid you do not have a choice. Let the challenge begin. Aspirin can be created from the bark of the willow tree. True or false?
Okay.
I will repeat it. Aspirin can be created from the bark of the willow tree. True or false?
I'm gonna go true.
Oh, thanks for telling us.
I'm going down with you if I fail.
I'm actually gonna go first.
Warriors, you are set in your answers. You may not move. The answer is true.
Yay.
Alarkai,
Thank you,
Yes.
coin flip.
you will have to remain where you are. Demons, take a step forwards. The second fact will come now. When upset, a hippo's sweat turns a dark grey colour. True or false?
Okay, yep, I don't know this one. Flipping coin. It's tails. That's false.
You know you're supposed to be walking around, right? Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. You shouldn't have said anything.
I'll repeat it one more time. When upset, a hippo's sweat turns a dark grey colour. True or false? Make your decisions.
I kind of know I've seen
staying
that
here now.
fact.
Warriors,
so
your
might
decisions
as well.
have been made. The answer is false.
Hey,
Actually,
Yes.
turns
25.
a red colour.
25% chance.
Whoa.
Right?
Now then, demons, take a step forwards. The third fact is coming up soon. The capital of Peru is Lima. True or false?
Okay, flipping coin again. True.
I'm gonna stick with here, right here.
I will repeat the question. The capital of Peru is Lima. Or Lima.
Changing
Lima,
my
Lima,
mind.
Lima.
No,
True
I'm
or
not changing
false?
my mind.
Spelled Lima. Your answers are locked
I'm
in,
going-
warriors.
once the demon gets back to his space.
answer.
There we go.
Is true.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Alarkai,
3
you got the question incorrect. Demons, take a step forwards. Warriors, the next fact is nigh. In America, over 6,000 people are injured by musical instruments each year. True or false?
What kind of question is that?
Oh my god.
Oh no, I need to stay on this one, don't I? Yeah. I'm not gonna flip a coin this time. I think I'm gonna choose my decision.
How many?
You all picked true. The answer is false. Over
No.
Oh my
8,000
God.
people have been injured a year by musical instruments. Demons,
Over 6,000.
take a step forwards. Warriors, autophobia is a fear of gold. True or false? Autophobia is a fear of gold. Make your decision. Warriors, you both went with true. And that indeed is the correct answer. Take a step
yeah.
forwards. Demons, now you must
Some
step
reason it
forwards.
French.
Hero, if we both get to the last square, we should go on different ones so someone gets.
The next fact is now here. Butterflies can taste with their wings. True or false? One answer given, one answer remains.
Wait, where are you?
Warriors, step onto the square you have chosen.
Oh,
Warriors, you both answered true.
yes.
But
Oh.
the correct answer was false. Butterflies do not
No.
taste with their wings, they taste with their feet.
Oh yeah.
Demons, take a step forwards.
No.
None of my warriors were able to conquer the demon square, and thus, these demons have claimed their prey for the day. I am disappointed. None of my warriors were able to conquer the demon square. All 5 of them failed to make it to the end, and as such, I must return them before the demons prey on them for too long. Warriors, that was not your best display. I can tell that all of you are disappointed in yourselves. So, you must all pay the price, the loss of a life. But do not despair, warriors. For this next challenge, while only 2 of you will get to play it, could be beneficial for the warrior in last place. Now then, warriors, head to your right and swim forwards to the next challenge.
Oh my god. Okay. How could I be so stupid, right? When have I ever seen or heard of a butterfly that lands on a flower, wraps itself up in its wings, and then just rolls around to get the delicious flowery taste? No.
I mean, I only need 2 more rings to get another lives, which will put me right back up there with the other contestants, so I feel like I can catch up.
Well, what can I say? Got bitten by a butterfly. That's not something you hear every day, is it? Kind of ironic.
Warriors, for this 3rd challenge of the day, only you, Tharsil and Madrad, will take it on. Madrad, you are in last place, so you will be up here, while you, Tharsil, will be entering this, the Dwarf Mine. This dangerous challenge was concocted to test a warrior's teamwork skills. One of you will enter the mine, and the other will remain outside. The warrior outside will be faced with a set of banners and 16 chests, 4 banners per set. One of the 4 banners will contain gold in the chest in front of them. Your challenge is simple. The warrior in the mine must explain the banners they find down there to the warrior up here, and the warrior up here must match the banner in the mine to one of the 16 banners on the wall. But you only get one chance to guess at a banner before you must move on to the next one. And if you do not gain 2 gold rings within the time limit, you will lose a life. Tharsil, Midrad, are you ready to take on the dwarf mine with the 5 minutes you have?
I guess I'll ever be.
Then let the challenge begin.
Alright. So it's a scary mine with too much, what is it? Granite? Yeah, let's see if there's any banners around here. I don't see any here. Are there any here? I'm gonna take my time, make sure I don't miss any. It could cost me. Right. There is a tripwire there, which does not appear to do anything. Food! Oh. I don't trust that. Where are these banners? I have not seen a banner anywhere. Bit concerning, but I'll go with it. No banners in here. Banner! Okay, so it is a bunch of forwards and backwards C's with lines in the middle and it's a rainbow pattern. Do you see
right.
that?
Yep.
Okay.
Right. What colour
So-
is at the top?
Blue. And then it goes
Light-
to lime green.
Light
It
or
goes to
dark
yellow.
blue? Is it light? Is it light blue, light green, yellow, orange, red?
Is there an option for dark blue? Because if there is, then we might have I might have to work out.
Dark blue, dark green, orange, brown, red. Is it orange, red, or brown, red?
It's orange red. Okay.
Okay, it's this one then.
Warriors,
Yes.
a ring is yours.
Okay. I don't want this stupid chest to screw me over. What is up this ladder? It could be an exciting time up here. Are there any banners?
It is simply a passageway
No.
back across the lava jump.
Alright. There must be another banner back here somewhere. It's gotta be down there. It's gotta be down there. Oh dear. Oh dear, okay. I see how it is,
Be
Raven.
wary, warrior, for if you are killed in the mine, you will be the only warrior to lose a life this day.
Yes, I realise that. What is back here? Nothing. Wonderful. Oh, this is where I started, I think. That does nothing. Oh, yes, it does. I'm really scared right now. I need to get another banner, don't I?
Yes.
Dear, I can't find any. I feel like I'm being stupid. Come on, how much time do I
I
have?
cannot inform you until you have a minute left, and even then you cannot leave the mine until you find and gain a second ring.
Oh, there's a waterfall here. Surely there has to be a... Please tell me there's a banner up here. Come on. Yes, okay. It's a green sort of clover shape.
Okay. Right.
Right.
And
it's got
two
both
like
dark-
there's like a circle at the top-ish. Yeah.
It's sort of more of a diamondy shape, in a way. But it's
Yeah.
Is it ambiguous, like which set of banners it is?
Not really. Okay, so
Okay,
it's
so
just like a
there is
sort
a
of diamond
green-
shape at the top. Yeah.
There's a green stripe going down the middle, and there's a green stripe going across the middle, like in both directions. So it's like a
Okay.
cross of dark green,
Right.
and there's light green behind it.
It's a cross of dark green. Okay, I think I've got it.
Warriors,
Yep.
you have a second gold ring.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave now. There is no way I'm risking getting more. If I can remember where the exit is. This does not look like the exit. Oh dear. Oh god, where was the exit? Where was the exit? Where was the exit? Is it this way? This way seems right. Ah, yeah, there's the lava pit. And there's the TNT. Right, how do I activate this? How do I activate this? Oh, right, okay. Running all the way back over here. Okay, through here. This seems like the exit to me. Come on, I can make this. You've not given me a minute warning yet, so... Ah, I'm
Marcel,
out.
you escaped the mine with 30 seconds left. 2 gold rings are yours and Madrad's. How will you share these rings?
1 each. 1 each, are you okay with that?
I guess so, yeah, that's fine.
And you are happy with this?
I mean,
Yeah.
Well then, warriors. Well done. Madrad. Tharsil. That was an impressive display inside the dwarf mine. With your expert teamwork skills, you are able to gain a ring each. Place it on your standard. Well then, warriors. After that eventful challenge, only one more stands between you all and the final challenge of the day. I wonder how you will all feel when you're pitted against each other in mock combat once more. Move to your right, warriors, and continue the quest.
I did not enjoy the dwarf mine. I mean, it's a nice challenge, but it is just terrifying because being in first and knowing that you're the only one who can be knocked further down in that challenge on the leaderboard, it's horrific. And when I couldn't find those banners, oh dear, that was...
I think it went very well, seeing as we were able to get the 2 banners that you found correct. It would have been nice if you'd found a couple more banners, so we could have had a few more rings and I could have had that life sooner, but it must be difficult to find them, I guess.
Warriors, emerge from this ancient ruin, and now you will be facing each other in a new game of mock combat. This is the Longer Than Longstaff. Yes, the name is quite awkward, but this giant build in the center of the ocean is where you will all battle for dominance. There will be 3 rounds and you will be armed with nothing but fishing rods. The challenge is simple and straightforward. In the first round, 4 warriors will start on podiums encircling the center. 1 warrior will start in the center. This will be determined by a black feather draw to determine which of you is the unlucky warrior who might have a disadvantage in the first round. The first warrior to survive longer than the other 4 will gain 3 gold rings. We will then reset you, and the 4 warriors remaining will face each other in round 2, where the last warrior standing will gain 2 rings. The third round, the last warrior standing will gain 1 ring, but the 2 warriors that fall in last place after round 3 will lose a life. So be wary, warriors. This challenge is all about strategy and survival. I wish you the best of luck. But before that, come over yonder and stand on this platform. There are 5 chests. Do not open them. You may stand in front of a chest and claim it as your own. There are ladders on the front. On the front. In the ocean. Stand by a chest, warriors, and claim it. Do not open it. Do not... Madrad, you opened your chest. You have a feather in your chest, which means you will be on a podium. Other warriors, open up your chests now. Which of you does not have the feather?
That's me.
Alarkai, you will be in the center podium when we set you up in the first round. Whether this is an advantage or not will be up to you to decide when you get there. Warriors, best of luck. Warriors, you are all now set up for the first of 3 bouts. Are you all ready to face each other in this dangerous challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready.
Then warriors, let the challenge begin. Alarkai
Oh, rip.
and Madrad are the only 2 warriors left.
No, I've fallen.
But
yeah.
Madrad falls.
Yes, yes, yes,
Alarkai,
yes, yes, yes.
3 gold rings are yours.
Thank you, Raven.
We will now
Oh,
get
thank
the
God.
rest of you up onto your podiums for the next round. Warriors, Alarkai managed to take the gold, but who will take silver? Are you ready?
Yeah.
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 And warriors, let the challenge begin.
Screw it.
Hedony and Madrad are fighting in the middle, but Hedony is knocked off.
For Narnia.
Narnia isn't real. God.
I don't care.
I made Narnia.
Madrid, Unique isn't back there, so you might as well get him out.
You're right.
Arcel, Madrid, and Zarto, you are all fighting each other in an interesting way. I will continue to watch for just a little bit longer before I determine the use of punching to be allowed. Even if Tharsil's method is very cowardly, to say the least. Warriors, you are now allowed to punch.
Oh boy,
Not
here
that
we
it
go.
helps because you're all so segregated from each other.
Kind of stuck here because there's a... I don't want to fall down.
Zarto, the jumps are possible. You simply have to make them.
But this jump is...
It's not as difficult
I'm
as
too-
you're making it out to be.
Don't... I will... Oh,
Zarto
No.
almost falls.
bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy.
Tharsil is coming up on the other side. And Zarto has been ambushed. It is between Tharsil and Madrid. This is it. Madrid, he fell. 2 gold rings are yours, warrior. Well done.
Yes.
GG.
Nice!
GG. Whew.
Warriors, this is the final match. For 2 of you, it will determine your fates, Helene and Zarto. And Tharsil, you need to win this match to keep your lead. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Then, let the challenge begin. Warriors, you must leave your podiums.
This is between you and me! Oh my god. No. No. No.
Both warriors are...
Oh.
Zarto falls. It
I'm
is
out.
now between
Oh,
Helene
yeah.
and Tharsil.
Oh, thank God.
Helene, you need to defeat
Oh.
Tharsil to make sure that he is easier to beat in day 4.
Yes, I know.
And Tharsil, you need to win because you want a ring.
I thought still.
So true.
Because if you like it, then you should put a ring on it. And you like your standard, yes?
You wanna hug? Come closer, please. Come for your hug.
If you want a hug, you can come towards me. I already know
Nah,
that.
you're too
be
far.
honest.
I don't
Warriors,
like
since you are being sissies, you are now allowed to punch.
Wonderful. And
like
it's
that.
changed nothing.
because nobody can be bothered to move. You're too far, so come closer. My body won't allow it.
This is a highly depressing match. Both warriors are too scared to move.
Come to me.
Tharsil, I fear Helene won't be moving from the center.
You have to come to me. The moon doesn't like to move. The wave moves a lot.
Tharsil, we are removing towers to make you go closer to each other. So you might want to head back to that other big tower.
I was gonna use that tower to get back to him, but you know what? Whatever.
There are 4 towers, warrior. Now
Shush,
3.
I'm going that one.
Tharsil is using the safe option.
Right, you know what?
Here
let's
it
just go load
comes.
this final- Oh,
Helene,
Oh,
that was,
Yes!
that was
you claim the
depressing.
ring. Tharsil, you
Yay!
lose a life.
how did I do that?
Alarkai, Helene, Madrid, you managed to face the longer than Longstaff with a very good attitude and a very good eye for fishing rods. Each of you was able to win a round, Alarkai winning the first, Madrid winning the second, and Helene winning the third. 3, 2, and 1 gold ring go to each of you. Place them on your standards. However, Tharsil and Zarto, you knew the price of failure would be high, especially on this, the final challenge of the day. And sadly, you must both lose a precious life. Now then, warriors, the final challenge of the day is at hand. Head forwards past me and continue to the final challenge.
I'm very happy that I gained back my life in that challenge. I'm pretty good with a rod, so here, take the rod, name it Alake, frame it, and be happy it's a trophy. But I do want more rings just so I can feel safe.
Well, in the longer than long stuff, I thought I got really lucky at the end. A close for battle with Zato, which I was really happy to win, and sadly for Farcel, he slipped up on a very anticlimactic final. But I'm really surprised I'm in second place because I wasn't expecting it. But, you know, second place is higher than when I was at the beginning of day 3, so let's see where we can continue from here.
Oh no 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 no! My cushion was officially made of gravel, and now I have slipped into third, which isn't a nice play.
Oh, it was so stressful in that last challenge. I knew if I'd messed up on that last challenge, I was going to face the way of the warrior, but thankfully I actually succeeded with the fishing rod. So, I suppose it's put me in a decent place.
I feel pretty disappointed about my performance today, but I think I can do a much more climactic battle with me versus Hero. So here, Chuck. So I'm gonna chuck this fishing rod, and I'm doing me versus Hero. I mean, I don't care. I don't care. Let's do this.
Warriors, it is time, for once again, we have come to the ancient battlegrounds, where warriors test themselves to their very limits, and for one of you, it is the end of your quest, and it will be determined here, at the Way of the Warrior. This dangerous challenge, home to many a warrior's failures, is the hardest challenge that one can muster in this land. It is simple. Make your way to the far side, passing along the dangerous obstacles as you go. Make it to the very end, and you will enter this blue portal, which will teleport you to the next day of the quest, and give you back 2 precious lives. But should you falter in this challenge, you will find your quest at an end, and you will be heading home. Zato, you are in last place, with 4 lives and 1 ring, so this challenge falls upon you. Step forwards. Do you have any words for the warriors at home and the warriors behind you?
For the warriors at home, I really hope you can enjoy this experience, and it's been really fun. And the warriors, do not lose all of your lives. Just don't.
Zato, in the chest to your left is a set of armor that you must wear in the challenge to make sure that you are safe from the spirits. Zato, step onto the sea lanterns. You will have 2 attempts at this challenge to begin with, but for every checkpoint you make it to, you will earn 2 more. Should you run out of attempts, the spirits of this dark place will claim you, and you will leave the quest. Do you understand?
I understand.
And are you ready for this challenge, warrior?
Ready!
Well then, Zato, may the luck of the Raven's Eye be with you. Let the challenge begin. Zato, you now have 4 attempts.
Okay. Oh god. Suppose right here. Where do I go?
Just find your way through the maze, warrior.
Right here. Ooh. What the?
Zarto,
What was
you
that?
slipped off, and you must now return to the last checkpoint you were at. There are ladders up. Oh, you can go there. Continue.
Okay. Oh
Zarto,
no!
in your haste, you have fallen again. 2 attempts remain. Be wary.
Okay. I mean, it's really scary just to do this. Okay.
Zarto,
Oh my god.
you only have 1 attempt remaining. Take your time before you jump.
Yeah. Oh my
Zarto
god.
has been lost. His final attempt saw him slip away from victory, and thus he will face the bitterness of defeat. I will bring him back. The way of the warrior is truly a tough challenge, and some warriors don't make it far out of the starting gate, though they could do well later on. Zarto is one of those. I must bring him back. Zarto, though you failed the challenge, hold your head up high. You did better than some of the other warriors who have competed in the challenge, and you had more technique than I feel some of the others did. You had a very good lead in the first few days, and you won many challenges. Truly, Zarto, you should be proud of your achievements. Do you have anything you would like to say now that you have finally been eliminated from the quest?
Yeah, I have a lesson to all of you. Do not rush stuff. It may look easy, but just don't size up the jetty too little.
Well then, Zarto, come down hither. You can say goodbye to your comrades and meet me out on the dock.
Okay, Alakai and what's his name, Ben? Oh,
Okay.
Mendrad. You both are the dream team. Tharso, keep the wave legacy, and Haroni, relive the moon legacy for me.
Yeah.
Zarto,
It's
as your fellows bid you farewell, I will summon a boat for you. It will appear now. Now then, Zarto, before you leave, I have merely a few words for you as you leave. Though your pathway in life will now differ from the others, and you will strive to find your own pathway, may it be known that the spirit of Raven will be with you always and guide you down the paths that you choose in life. Farewell, young warrior.
it's that tree.
See ya.
Goodbye, Zarto.
Bye. I'll be missing the sign that says you suck.
Yeah.
Okay, I will see it.
He's leaved.
I feel like I've actually met my expectation because I kind of knew I was going to go out on day 3 because that's when I usually flop, and the curse of the pop gun that Mezimo has told me is true. I will always have the curse of the pop gun. It's where I might look fierce, but then at some point I'll always flop on my face. The moment that stuck out was the fact that I was able to get at least 1 ring in Lock Leap. And I was able to not lose any lose any lives in the first day, except for stepping stones. That was amazing. Like, by a millisecond, because I knew Unique was gonna do good too, so I might as well go fast, and once I actually flicked the lever, I heard another leveler come up like a millisecond later, and I realized that, oh my god, he was closer than I thought. Definitely Unique, aka Tharso, because he has my favorite emblem of all time. Like, Blues Bay. For anybody who wants to be in your shows, be like very mature. Try not to like rage during a challenge, even though you can't help it. Just keep calm and play some games. Obviously, practice makes perfect, but hopefully, I can grow up to be a much more suitable player and get better and better.
And now, only 4 warriors remain. Tharsil, Herene, Alarkai, and Midrad. But which of you will make it to the final 3, and who will falter? In the final challenges of tomorrow, we shall see. Farewell, my friends.